Bryan, not to bring up too much of the past, but I think I would beat you if you were still drinking. Or were you better then?
I shot 300 blackout drunk.
Oh, what? What's up, world? Welcome to another episode of Garage Talks 5417 podcast. I am your host, Desmond Reynolds, a.k.a. The Peacekeeper. And we're sitting here with you again with another great guest, a person that's an amazing person, a friend of mine, man, an entrepreneur, a bowler, a father. And I'm going to go ahead and read down the list exactly how to introduce him properly. Let's see, he's bowled a handful of 300 games. His daughter is his biggest pride and joy, biggest life achievement. And if I did my research right, she saved your life. That being said, he started going to church and was baptized recently. This gentleman's name is Bryan Morris. B. Moore, what's up?
What up?
How you doing, man?
Hey, I'm good. Thank you for that.
Hey,
Appreciate
absolutely.
It's warming.
Always got you. You in a safe space, so, got to introduce you properly.
Yeah, for sure.
What's been up, man?
No, chilling, you know, living life, taking care of a crazy 4-year-old.
Man, 4-year-old.
Yeah.
That's terrible 2 times 2.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Yeah.
It's, she's a handful, but she's worth every moment of it.
Absolutely.
But
Absolutely.
how about you?
Man, this right here, grinding.
I've been loving it.
Yeah.
It's been cool to watch.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Someone needed to do it around here.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
It's an honor, man.
And you're the one to do it. I like it.
It's an honor. Thank you, man.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate that,
sure.
B. It's an honor having you yet again, bro. We go back since high school.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do, mister.
Man.
I think you know.
Nah, put it out there. Put it on the table.
Yeah.
It's a safe space. What's up?
Yeah, we were playing some basketball one day, and you didn't give me no change.
Right. And then didn't I leave early or something?
Yeah, you just bounced.
Did I?
Yep, you just. That was my first interaction with you. Everyone's like, "Oh yeah, Desmond Reynolds." And I'm like, "All right, cool, shoot." And you're like, "All right." I'm like, "Oh, okay." Nice meeting you too, man.
My mom must have been waiting outside
I think
or something.
she probably was. You can't have moms mad at you. That's totally understandable.
Dang. So hold up. We was in the gym.
Main gym.
Which one?
Main gym.
Oh, he remembers
I
the
remember
gym.
it. I remember it.
Dang.
I was salty. I'm still salty.
I was shooting hoops. It must have been basketball class.
It was. Yeah, eighth period basketball class. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, man. And then what happened?
We became homies after that somehow.
Yeah.
I remember. I think it was the next day. I think you came up and apologized because I think someone might have said something to you, but you came up and ever since then.
They were like, "Oh, Bryan said."
Yeah, they're like, you made this little guy mad.
I was like, "Who?"
Yeah, because I was new at the school too.
Oh.
And I was like my first semester there.
Okay,
Because I
gotcha.
had transferred from Thurston.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I came from Sheldon, so
Yeah.
that was. Man, high school was cool for me, man. I met good people.
Yes.
I don't care.
Lifelong friends.
Lifelong
Yes.
friends, man. That was a good time.
Oh, yeah.
What were you like in high school? I was
I wasn't the greatest.
for real.
Yeah, I was not very nice to people.
You were nice to me. That's all that matters.
I was nice to certain people. I was really rude to people that I shouldn't have been rude to, like that were made fun of anyways.
Oh,
I was just extra hard on them.
Most definitely.
Looking back now, I'm like, there's actually been
Right.
people that I've reached out to that I've seen later down the road. I'm like, hey, I would just want to apologize for back in high school. And they're like, what?
Really?
I'm like, yeah, I was not the greatest person to you.
Man,
So
dang.
something I'm still working on.
Were they pretty accepting to that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. They're like, oh, it's just high school. Yeah, it's understandable.
Yeah. But what did that do for you? Everything, probably.
Yeah. It made me feel better.
Definitely.
Especially after, I think really after getting sober and everything is when.
Start seeing things clearly.
Yeah.
Man.
A lot more clear.
Right.
But
it's like someone told me it's like pulling your head out of the water, like you're actually looking around.
That was a nice way to put it, yeah.
Dang,
I was
okay.
going to say your head out of your ass, but. Yeah.
No, okay, that too. That too. You're like, whoa.
No,
like,
it was a scary time.
definitely.
Lost a lot of friends because of it, and
Because of.
just because of the person I was.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Drinking and.
Absolutely. Man. It be like that, man. I tell you. It's crazy. My bad. I got my phone going off right now. My bad. Thank you, fellas. But yeah, it's always crazy how we can look back at things we've been through and gone through and like realize what errors we made each time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if you can, I think if you can correct those errors, why not?
Yeah. I think
Why
for me,
not?
it took a lot longer than it did for everyone else.
Absolutely.
Like, everyone else is up here. I'm just finally starting to,
Right.
get my ducks in a row.
Gotcha.
Better late than never, I guess.
Yeah, but I mean, is everybody really up here? Because a lot of people live a highlight reel, man.
That is very true. That is very true.
We all got our own journey, and you never, honestly, my dad always told me, you never know what someone's going through. So, but don't compare yourself either, because that doesn't help nobody, especially yourself,
Yep.
So you good. You right on track, man. You on your own pace.
Thank you.
Absolutely, man.
You got to do what you got to do to make the little one, make her proud, make her look up to me. And
Man,
you got to set an example.
you got to.
Yeah.
That's your anchor.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yep.
Is it speaking of the little one, did she just, how I saw you put a post on your Facebook, like she saved your life, changed your life. What did you mean by that?
So it was when I got really sick, it was 2019.
Okay.
Or not 2019, sorry. It's 2022. I was hospitalized for about a month with liver disease, cirrhosis of the liver.
Oh, cirrhosis of the liver.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Just partying too much. And I remember when I finally came to, I had been in the hospital for a few weeks, and I finally came to, and remember talking to the doctors, and the doctor looked at me and was like, if you keep drinking like this, you're going to die.
Damn.
And I remember looking over at my wife and my daughter, and I just lost it, like just broke down. And
Damn.
since then, I've not even thought about it.
Right.
I can be around it, and it's not an issue to me. And but that's what I mean by saved my life. Like I don't think I could have stopped.
So are you thinking like if say your daughter just wasn't here?
Yeah,
you
I don't think I would have stopped.
Looked at the doctor and be like, whatever.
Yeah, because a lot of people do it.
Absolutely.
And like especially our age, it's hard to see someone my age get it. Doctors said, because you don't see it a lot in younger people.
Hell yeah.
But the fact that I'm fighting it and surviving it, I got told if I keep continuing down the path I'm on, no drinking, I won't have to have a transplant or anything. So
okay, word.
that's a positive.
Absolutely.
Huge positive.
Liver transplant.
Yeah. Yep.
Dang.
Yep.
Okay. And I know those lists are crazy long.
Yeah. Yep. And it's ridiculous because you got to find a match and then hope that you're not too sick. And then once you get it, you got to hope your body doesn't reject it.
Right.
That's a thing. You can die from your body just rejecting the new liver.
Dang, B. So he's just like, look, if you just lay off the alcohol right now, get yourself right, we should be good.
Well, at first it was, stop the drinking. We'll see where this goes.
See where it goes. Got you.
It was pretty. It seemed like to my doctors that I wasn't gonna be able to make a comeback.
Okay.
And
it wasn't confident kind of like answer they was saying.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Okay.
And I spent the following year in and out of the hospital.
Right.
Like every 2 weeks, man. I was in for like 5-7 days.
Dang, man.
Go home for a week, be back in. Go home for 3 days, be back in. It was just not a way to live life.
Oh man, no.
And so finally, the last time I went in, I would gain a lot of liquid, like water weight, because my liver wouldn't process it.
Gotcha.
So like my ankles would get this big around.
And you a skinny
and
dude.
I'm a skinny dude, yeah.
Man.
So they put a stent in my liver, and it kind of bypasses it.
Right.
And all that fluid went away. I put on like 35, 40 like healthy pounds.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, when I saw you in December, I said, "Okay, B, got a
Yeah,
little,
yeah. When
little
you came to
hustle
the bowling
you." I
alley,
said,
you like
"Man."
felt my shoulder. You're
I
like,
did.
wow,
I said,
yeah,
"Yeah,
as big as I've ever been. I was always a little scrawny guy.
Dude, I said, "You either lifting or something."
Yeah,
Okay, right?
no, I ain't lifting.
Shit.
Lifting my ass out of bed. That's about it.
Dude, man, I just said, I be on my workout, so I was like, okay, be back.
Yeah, man. I couldn't work out like you. I'd be done. I'd be dead, man.
Hey, doors
Liver
always
disease didn't get me. It'd be the workout.
That's his work. Man, doors always open, B. I got you, babe.
As long as you're not like that Joe Rogan, workout stuff that he's on. That guy's crazy.
Man, he be going hard, man. I mean, we go hard, but shit, there's limits to
You
it.
still do that like CrossFit and stuff?
More like HIIT workouts, mainly.
Okay.
So like when I started working out, like I used to lift heavy all the time. And then finally I was like, okay, you know me, I like playing basketball. Got to be more agile. So I was like, man, I need to get back to like agility. So I started doing a lot of HIIT, a little bit of CrossFit workouts, and just a lot of reps, high intensity, get the heart rate going,
A lot of cardio.
A lot of cardio, yeah. Going up Pisgah, running and stuff.
That just hurts me. That hurts me thinking about it. Yeah.
Man.
I think my body just locked up thinking about it. I'm gonna be sore for 3 days thinking about that. No, I respect you guys doing that. I like going on hikes and stuff, but
yeah. You trying to be casual.
Yeah, I'm
trying to look around, see the birds.
As soon as it becomes a workout, I'm like, oh, this ain't fun no more.
It ain't fun, man. Man, I have some people do that.
I've actually been talking about I need to get in and go to a gym, and I'm starting to get a little bit of a belly roll going.
I got you.
It's finally starting to catch up with me.
Well, that's why
I start doing some squats and some sit-ups.
Yeah, just exercise. That's really what I say, exercise. It don't got to be nothing crazy.
I think getting out and playing golf is definitely helping. So I haven't been able to do that in 3 years because of my back. So.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I'm finally able to get doing that. So that's what I was doing before I came here.
Nice. Man, golfing. Then let's get to your bowling. I got the pin right here, man.
Yeah, that pin's messed up.
Bro, yeah.
It's seen better days.
It has, but it was a gift, so
It was. I'm surprised I didn't give you any when I worked at the bowling alley.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Tim on this one. It's all good. It's all good.
All is forgiven.
All is. It's a wrap. Man, what got you? I love bowling. You know me. I love doing it, but for you, it's a passion.
That's what I do.
How'd you get into it?
I learned to walk in a bowling alley.
Really?
Yeah, my dad ran a bowling alley for like 20 years. Timber Bowl used to be in Springfield. It was off Main Street.
Oh, where the dealership is?
Yep.
Okay, got you.
So, yeah, I was literally running around there as a little kid. And my dad, my whole family bowled, so he got me going. And then bowled in high school. And then I took a couple of years off after high school. And so I thought partying was a lot more important, but came back to it. So I was like, oh, I can drink beer and bowl. That's cool.
Right. Best of both worlds.
Yeah. But no, so now I'm taking it a lot more serious now. I've on staff with a couple of companies, Bowlify and Creating the Difference.
Oh, okay, bet.
So I'm on staff with them, and then I'm doing a lot more tournaments this year, a lot more than I've ever done in 1 year. So
that's what's up, B.
They're not cheap. It's starting to add up. I mean, I've cashed out in one of them, which was nice, but it's a lot of stiff competition.
Yeah. Dang.
We get some of those like PBA regional.
Excuse me.
PBA regional guys come out. And
really? It gets intense.
It gets a little intense, yeah. But it's also fun. I've met a lot of really cool people from all over the state of Oregon doing it. So
do people, like, when it gets intense, do people talk smack?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
There was almost a fight the last tournament I was at.
Dang.
Yeah.
I talk smack, so I was wondering if that's like etiquette or not.
Yeah, no, it's...
Does that go against etiquette?
No, it depends how you do it. I mean, if someone's up there like going to throw the ball and you're like yelling as they're like throwing it, yeah, that's a big no-no.
That's a big no-no.
But like me and my buddies...
I'm taking notes right now.
Yeah,
so.
right. Me and my buddies, we'll flick each other crap. Just be like, oh, you're going to leave that 7-pin? You're like, oh, way to miss that 5-pin. Just little bowler humor, stuff like that. But you can definitely tell when someone's irritated. You kind of just... Because there's times people like flick me crap when I'm not bowling good, and I just kind of flip on them.
Hit them.
And then I have to go up to them later. Hey, look, I'm sorry. I just wasn't having a good night on the lanes. Shouldn't have taken it out on you.
You a good guy.
Yeah. sometimes. Some of the people I'm like, yeah, you definitely deserved it. You deserve some other things too, but
Right. That's wild. So is it, I kind of, the way you explained it, I kind of compare it to like golfing in a way, etiquette wise.
Yeah.
Like if someone going for a swing, you got to just let them do their thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's why like bowling and golfing goes hand in hand. Like if you golf, you typically bowl. Bowl, you typically golf.
Okay. Word.
I didn't realize that until I started playing golf, like a lot more.
Uh-huh.
And then I was like, oh,
Dang,
I see
man.
you out here. I see you out here.
Right. That's crazy, man. So you've been bowling for, gosh, that's crazy, 20 plus years.
Yeah. About 25.
Was Pops your teacher then? Your instructor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. He's the one that taught me. And then he actually quit, trying to get him back into it. He said he's getting the itch back. So
gosh.
I'm hoping to get him out of retirement.
What's like since you've been in bowling so much? I'm super curious because I love casually doing it. You know me,
yeah.
And that's why one reason why I love you too is because like I associate you with bowling, and I'm like I love going bowling. Like it's so fun to me. I had my birthday there at Strike or Lane 25, just last year. So I still love that stuff.
Still go out there?
Yeah, I still get out there.
I need to go out to Lane 25. I haven't been out there in a while.
Yeah, it's still.
Like I said, I did that string pin stuff over at Strike City, and it's different.
Yeah,
but I mean, if you're going for just fun.
Now, Bryan, break down so when people listen what the string pin is.
So it's the pin literally has like a hole drilled through the top, and it hangs on a string.
Okay.
And so when you knock them down, they pull the certain ones up that fell down.
Gotcha.
Those strings, they get over entangled inside of like. They'll hit other strings and knock them over, I've noticed.
Right.
So it's really not traditional.
Why do you think people do that or places do that?
It's saving money. They don't have... The machines have less moving parts. Okay. So having a mechanic is pretty much obsolete. Because
of the strings?
Yeah, because they pretty much untangle themselves. They're very low maintenance. So you can have one mechanic compared to having to have like 3 or 4 for each shift, and you can pretty much just have one head guy.
So it's money.
And it's easy. It's a lot to do with money. It's almost like AI taking everything over. It's like,
man, don't get me started, man. Yeah. That's greed. I tell you, man. Don't be greedy, y'all. Don't be greedy. It's not a good thing.
That's what sucks, though. Is it's all about the nickels and dimes.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
And don't you feel like it takes away from the game a little bit?
It does. It definitely does. It's not like even these new bowling alleys that have like all the the cosmic bowling and like the huge arcades and stuff. That's not bowling to me.
Right.
I grew up in like the traditional small bowling alleys, 12, 16 lanes.
Okay.
All wood lanes sometimes instead of the synthetic lanes that are laid down.
Yeah.
Just a whole different.
Who in Lane County has wood lanes? Like
Willamette Lanes up in Oak Ridge, the place that I actually am helping the owner out up there.
Shout out.
Shout out Willamette Lanes.
Is that really the only shout out to them? I'm gonna go shout visit them Willamette with you. Lanes. Is that the only one with wood lanes? You think?
Around this close, I know Woodburn Lanes has wood lanes.
Okay.
Other than that, you don't see them very often.
Damn.
And they're a lot different to bowl on.
Yeah,
they hook a lot more because they soak it. The oil soaks up a lot quicker.
See the things I learned.
Yeah, it's like a whole nother thing.
Yeah,
so there's so many levels to it.
Absolutely. What's like the nicest bowling alley you've been to?
I would have to say the nicest bowling alley I've been to is the bowling stadium in Reno, Nevada.
Oh, word!
Huge. It's like 120, 130 lanes.
Dang.
Yeah. You have to look it up.
What?
Yeah, see if they can pull it up. If you guys pull it up. It's huge. It's just...
Let's see this real quick,
It's just loaded.
Reno
and they hold national tournaments and everything there like every few years.
This.
It's the National Bowling Stadium in Reno.
Over 100 lanes. That's crazy, B.
Yeah.
I'd be intimidated. Let's see this. That is, snaps.
Yeah, like that's the outside of it, that top left.
That's the Mecca. You the real deal if you bowl there.
Yep, I've bowled there twice.
They don't let amateurs go there.
They actually do. They have open. They actually have open nights now. I guess it's like a new. Yeah, it's like a new thing they're doing. Look how cool that looks.
It's a new thing. So they used to not let amateurs go.
And from what
But I can go now.
But it's very rarely that they do it because there's always tournaments. They always have events going. And then another one would be South Point in Las Vegas. That's where I did nationals a couple of years ago.
That is why I'm
going there. And that place,
there.
it's like furs. It has lanes on each side of it, but it's huge.
That's crazy, B. Look at that. Oh, man.
Yeah.
I walk in there like I own the place.
Yeah, look at that. It's got the two sides of it.
And you've been to both of those?
Amateurs at that one. Yep, I've been to both.
That's what's up. I like that, B. Look at that. Oh, yeah. I be chilling. I'll probably play like halfway.
That's where all the pros go.
For real?
If you go in there, you're likely to run into a pro.
Oh.
Yeah.
I need to see how good I am, so I'm going to go by there real quick.
Okay, yeah.
Brian, I think...
I average 200. When I go to bowl that, I average 170.
For real?
It's rough.
Brian, not to bring up too much of the past, but I think I would beat you if you were still drinking. Or were you better then?
I shot 300 blackout drunk.
Oh, what? How is that possible?
I shot my first sanctioned 300 blackout drunk.
Really?
Yep.
Well, you know what?
I actually have it on video on my TikTok page.
No way.
I posted it the other day.
The other day? Kev, bring it up.
No, it's...
Look, we got it loaded right here. Look, you didn't think we had your TikTok ready, huh?
Did.
Let's see this.
It'll just say 300 on the thing. It should at least.
Nice. Look how many people watch your bowling.
Far right. Yep.
So this is you.
This is my first sanction 300, so I got a ring for this.
2018. Okay, so yeah, that's before.
So that was my first ball attempt for me. I know I should have got my ring in.
Come on, ball.
Look at that. Yeah. Look at that. I could tell how you're moving. Yeah, you was turned. That's
and then
impressive.
if you go to that first one, that's on there. That was the string pins. That was the string pins at Strike City.
So this was recent.
Yeah, this was just the other night.
Look at you. Get him. Get him. Bow. Oh, you cold, B. Oh, you cold. Look at you.
There's 39 boards.
Shout out.
Shout out 39 boards. Be dropping probably fall time.
Now that's your startup business, right?
Yeah, we're gonna be doing clothing. It's all bowling clothing, t-shirts, got hoodies.
That goes hard.
We're gonna be doing like arm sleeves and stuff.
Oh,
like
okay.
Compression sleeves.
Oh, for real?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I need one of those.
Bowling towels, stuff like that.
Okay. B, I need some shoes too. I gotta figure that out.
Yeah, we need to get you some shoes. You gotta stop wearing those nasty house shoes, man. That's so gross. I don't know how you do it. Of all people, I would think you would be so. Ugh.
I have nothing to say. You're right.
God.
Absolutely. The spray don't help.
No, dude, that spray don't help. God, kills 99% of germs, but no, that's so,
You right, B. We need to get some shoes, man. Come on, man.
I'm gonna find you some cheap ones.
I'll
man.
hand you the iPad.
Yeah.
You just find me something, man. Size 12.
Just
B.
order some Brunswick size 12s. You can get them for like $60-$70.
Okay, because Jordan don't make no bowling shoes yet.
Actually,
what?
You can get a pair of Jordans. There's a place, I think they're still in Eugene. You can
don't
get
do
bowling
this to
soles put on the bottom of
any shoe.
any shoe.
Oh, B, it's over.
I thought about doing it in a pair of Crocs. Like just get some Croc bowling shoes.
Dang.
It'd be legit.
Be
I wish I could remember the name of the place.
Dang, man. Yeah, you're going to have to find me that.
I'll find it and I'll send it to you.
Man. V, I need to go bowling with you. You know what? I'm going.
We'll get out there.
Yeah, let's get out there, man. I'm going to
soon.
make my pins look like that one. I'm going to go hard. That's what I'm saying.
So you're just going to break stuff. You're just destructive now.
Hey, let me bowl. You worry about your game. I'm going to get mine. All right.
He's going to break
and
stuff,
we'll post the scores every day.
Yeah, post me beating you, okay?
You
That
versus
sounds
Garage
good.
Talks.
Bet. All right.
And then you got to teach me your ways.
Okay.
That's all I ask.
I can do that.
Oh, man. That is awesome. Now, B, let's get back to the grind on things. Speaking of bowling, bro, what happened with, and talk your stuff, what happened with the Strike City letting you go and everything, man? I know with people going through jobs and workplaces, that's always an interesting place. Not place, but just jobs in general. There's a lot of BS that goes on. What happened with you there, man?
So my drinking had to do with it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was when I was really down that rabbit hole, drinking way too much, and I was calling in sick for work. I was going to work hammered.
Gotcha.
I was drinking on the clock.
Right.
I didn't get caught doing that, but the calling in sick, and because I was hungover,
right,
it started to get noticed, and I understand. I get it. Like, looking back, I was pissed at the time.
Absolutely.
But looking back as a business, like, I completely understand it 100%.
Right.
I would have done the same thing.
So if it was your business, same thing. You would have been like,
and the owner knew I drank a lot, because he told me when I got fired that he's like, I don't care if you bowl here, but he goes, I don't want you served here.
wow.
So like, I was cut off like permanently from Strike City from drinking.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dang. How'd that make you feel when he said that?
Oh, it made me feel like a heaping pile of garbage.
Man.
But I still got served there. The bartender still loved me.
Dang.
But no,
Talk your stuff.
It was just that dark time. And
Definitely.
glad to be over it.
Man, no, for sure. For sure. It's always cool to go back to the past, and like, the past is done, right? But to look at yet again those errors and be like, damn, now I can do this right. And that's why I always like to talk to people about certain things. So it's just all lumped in there, man. That's always tough. Don't you think, like, working wise too, though? Like, I always think about this. You ever had like employees you just couldn't stand, like teammates?
Oh my God, yes. when I managed Quiznos, dude, finding someone to work was the hardest thing ever.
Right.
Like, and I can only imagine nowadays, because kids do not want to work nowadays.
Isn't that
like,
crazy?
Have you seen the attitude of some kids, like, working their jobs?
Dude.
It's like, if you don't want to be here, quit.
The entitlement's crazy.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
Even grown folks too. It's just, I blame it on the technology era.
You
know what I mean?
As sad as it is, yeah.
Honestly, because
I mean, we all love it though. You know.
Right.
We love the social media. You know, I mean, not so much Facebook for me anymore. It's too much politics, and
right.
You know, I keep on there for my business stuff, and then promoting the bowling alley, promoting bowling brands. It's pretty much
Absolutely.
That's what I use it for, and then family.
But but see, what's cool about that is you're producing, you're not consuming.
Yeah. And then like my TikTok, it's all bowling stuff. Like,
producing your stuff, not consuming.
Yeah.
That's key though, B. So that's cool you're doing that.
Yeah.
It hits different when you're producing on there.
It does. It definitely does. And then, you know, just kind of watching how many views you're getting and stuff is kind of cool.
Oh, of course.
Getting all these different, like, I have all these different bowling follows from all over the nation.
Are you serious?
It's pretty cool. Yeah.
Good feeling, huh?
Yeah, it's really cool.
Man.
Get these people that comment, like, where are you from? You know, you're pretty good, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And one guy, he's like, are you pro? I'm like, no. He's like, well, are you the best or something like that? And I was like, you be the judge of that. Like,
You're right.
Like, I'm not judging. I'm not telling you I'm the best. I'm not telling you I'm the worst.
Man, yeah.
I'm just a bowler.
Hey, but do your stuff.
Yeah.
I love seeing your work, man, because like when you post, I've known you so long, so I'm like, yo, that's your work. Like, a lot of people think people are just showing off. Nah, bro, you doing your work. Like, do your thing, man.
Yeah.
And that's what social media is a tool for you to show out your business, your producing. So keep that
And that's
up.
why I think this whole 39 boards thing will really take off with my buddy and I that are running it, or two buddies of mine that are running it.
Absolutely.
So I think we got a big enough following in the bowling community that people are going to be on board with it. We have, you know, I think we have good taste in product design.
Absolutely.
Which, I mean, you saw some of the logos that we have.
Yeah, I mean, the sweatshirt go hard, man. The sweater right there.
Thank you. I appreciate it. That was one that he came up with the logo, and I was like, we gotta throw this on some swag.
Right.
So I got some shirts, and I got this. I want to get some hats made eventually, just something simple.
Right.
I got like a nice long big sticker that's coming on for the back of my car. It just says 39 boards on it.
That's tough, man. That's so tough.
Put it right next to the Garage Talks sticker. I'm gonna
Hey,
put on there.
let's go.
Hey, shout out Garage Talks.
Shout out Garage
Shout out
Talks,
Garage
man.
Talks.
5417.
5417.
Yeah, man. That's fire, bro. I'm so glad you're doing it. Now, I gotta ask the deeper questions too. How scary was that first step though? Like starting to work on yourself, posting your first bowling video, doing your first sweatshirt, getting the logo done. How nerve-wracking was that for Bryan?
I would say posting my first video was the most nerve-wracking.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because I don't know, like I'll post pictures and stuff, like, my family and I and stuff like that, but I don't post stuff of just like myself.
Mm-hmm.
So like when I started doing that on TikTok, it kind of took a lot for me, and I was like, okay, what are people gonna think?
Right.
And then I just got to the point, I don't care what people think.
Nah.
I'm doing it for me. Other people obviously are enjoying watching it, where they wouldn't be following me and commenting and sharing my videos. So
yeah,
it's someone likes it. So
absolutely,
that's all that matters to me.
You're so talented, bro. It's just ridiculous, man. Like I said, I'm a big fan. That's one reason why I got you here. Besides us being good buddies, it's just like you're a gangster on that bowling alley, man.
When you told me you want to do a podcast, I was like, okay. All right,
man, come on.
That sounds fun because I want to start doing a bowling one. So
okay,
I think it would be.
Heck yeah.
I think it'd be fun. It'd be hard to do in a bowling alley though, because you'd have a lot of background noise going on.
Right.
But
there's some mics I can show you when we're done. There's some mics you can get, and it'll silence like a lot of that background out. It's pretty dope.
I got like one of those little cheap ones that just clips on.
Oh
just
yeah,
plugs into your phone.
Oh yeah, we gotta get you a different one, bro.
Okay.
Trust me. You spend a little coin, but it's worth it, mate.
Yeah,
it's worth it.
Can't get good product for cheap.
Yeah,
it just don't work.
Yeah, and when you believe in your dream, it's whatever.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Exactly.
It's whatever, man. Get into another question, man. I also got to get in. Just doing my research here. I saw something that was real interesting. I would like your take on it. And I'm going to jump in with you. Grief. You put a post that you lost your grandmother to cancer some years ago. How hard was that?
It sucks.
Grief's a tough one, man.
Grief's hard. I mean, I lost my cousin recently.
My condolences.
Right before Christmas, he was in a motorcycle accident. And that one was really hard because I had just seen him a few weeks before, and he was talking to me about how he liked to go fast on his motorcycle. And then we found out that he was speeding, and it was...
Dang it, man.
Yeah, it was definitely heartbreaking, but it brought our family really close together. I mean, at the same time, my mom found out she has breast cancer. So she's been fighting that.
Right.
Everything's on the up and up with that. So,
absolutely.
But no, grief sucks, man. that's the only way I can put it.
Right.
Grief is terrible.
It's like, for me, one thing what I empathize with you on it, I lost numerous family members, but like, you just got to get through it. It's like, there's no way around it.
Yep. I mean, you just put one foot in front of the other, but it's hard to, you got to think of what they would want you to do.
Okay.
In times like that.
The person you lost.
The person that you lost. Like, you think, you think my cousin wants me down here, being all sad. No, he wants me to enjoy my life. Yeah. Like he's up there riding his dirt bikes and having a heck of a time, but he wants us to live our lives down here, and we'll see each other.
Yeah.
When the time is right.
Yeah. One of my favorite rappers said a lot of people don't believe in God or the next life, so they're terrified. And it's so for you to take power from that belief and faith and be like, okay, he would want me to continue working on my dream and doing my thing.
Yeah.
That's huge, bro. Like, that's huge, because you're going to go through grief.
I actually started talking to a counselor.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah, it's helped me tremendously.
Has it?
I didn't think I needed to talk to someone.
Until you talk to someone.
I need to talk to someone.
Man, that part.
Oh, my Lord.
That part, B.
Oh, man. I remember the first day I went in there, man. And hopefully there's no judgment with this, but
It's a safe
cried,
space. You good?
I cried like the biggest baby. I just let everything out on the table, man. I was just, this guy I had never met before. This dude's like 6'7". Like,
Dang.
first question I asked him was like, dude, you're tall. You play basketball in high school? I got this friend Desmond. We had a shoot around one time. He just walked off.
Hit a jump shot and left me.
He just said, wow. I started talking to this guy. His name's Joe. He's not an imaginary friend. Joe. He's not an imaginary friend. He's a real person.
Okay, bet.
But no, he's really helped me out a lot.
Wow.
He opened up doors that he had me. I thought this was crazy when he told me to get a journal.
Okay.
Start journaling.
I
was like,
Bryan Morris is like, hold up.
I was like, I'm not no 16-year-old girl. Like, So I got a journal. And I remember my first entry I put in it. It was a very angry entry.
Wow.
Like my hand hurt from writing it because that's how intense I was writing it.
Really?
But after I closed that book and I locked it up, I felt like there was just a weight lifted off my shoulder.
That part.
Like I just let it all out. I didn't take it out on anybody.
Mm-hmm.
And I really think that going and seeing him has been a huge, huge help.
Man, way to analyze yourself, man. Step back and just analyze. We get so lost.
That's what I had to do. I had to.
It's I mean, man, I still unlocking new levels. There's so many levels to life. But just when you think you got it figured, it's like, boop, next level to beat.
Yep.
It's levels, man. That's crazy.
It's like take one step forward, 2 steps back almost.
Yeah, sometimes. Until you start running through that thing.
Then you just start crushing through walls.
Exactly.
That's kind of what I feel like I'm doing right now. Like I've
nice.
Made some moves. I went back to work.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't think I'd be able to.
Mm-hmm.
So got back into doing that. Only a couple days a week.
Cool.
It kicks my butt 2 days a week, but it gets me out of the house.
Good.
So,
well, you know what they say, idle mind's the devil's workshop.
Yep.
So I'm glad you're getting out the house and staying busy.
Yep.
Your family needs the best Bryan to be the best father or husband. So that's huge.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome, man. I'm proud of you. Like I said, I got you on here. I'm
a fan.
I
love hearing that. So many people. I love hearing that people are proud of me because I feel like I never had that when I was, growing up. I didn't really make too many people proud. It was kind of the opposite. It was like, kind of a pain in my ass.
Nah, man. You always had heart, bro. I saw that from jump, man. Straight up, I did. That's why we vibe, man. You got great energy, so you just gotta keep staying consistent and keep going. That's all it is.
Yep.
Keep
Consistency
going.
is key.
For real. That's one of my favorite things. Shout out to you, B. Consistency is key, man.
Consistency is key.
Man, so many people can be, don't you think so many people can be inconsistent and they think they're consistent? That makes me so upset. I'm like no.
Flaky people.
Man.
Flaky people are the worst.
Man.
From even people on Facebook that are trying to buy something off Marketplace. They're like, oh, yeah, well, you take $20 less. And you're like, yeah, just get it off my hands. And then you wait around all day, they don't show up. Like, stop being flaky, man.
Yeah, seriously.
Like, come on, I got a life too.
Thank you.
I hate flakiness. The only flakes I like are corn flakes. That was a dad joke. That was a horrible dad joke.
I was going to say, that's a dad's joke. Because, man.
Oh, man, it fits, being a dad.
Man, B, that's huge, though. Yeah, consistency. I mean, yeah, I've seen some people be consistently flaky, a jerk. I can't stand it. Inconsiderate. That's probably my one that.
Right. Yeah, inconsiderate people are absolutely the worst.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely worst. Almost behind people that treat people with that are disabled. I saw something the other night that I wanted to crack these teenagers' heads.
For real. What happened?
So I was at the racetrack. I go every Saturday.
Which racetrack?
Cottage Grove Speedway.
Oh, shout out.
We're out there
I need to visit that.
every weekend. And there's this special kid, Xander. And he's always standing in the breezeway, and he's autistic, and he's always dancing, having a good time.
Right, vibing
all
out.
over the place. And we're always like, hey, Xander, what's up? He's like, hey, good. Always in a good mood. Always happy to see you. Well, he's sitting there dancing, going crazy. These 3 teenage boys walk up to him, start making fun of him. And I was like, no. So I started to stand up and go down there as these kids were walking like back to their parents or whatever.
Gotcha.
And so I sat there and the rest of the night I just watched Xander. And was like, those kids come back over there, I'm going down there.
Straight
I'll
up.
go talk to their parents. Like,
You're a real one for that, man.
I don't deal with that. I mean, I was one of the people that used to not be like that. I used to be the opposite of that.
Gotcha.
And that's another thing. That's one thing that makes me sick to think about is like the terrible remarks that I had made in the past about autism and things like that. It's just ain't cool.
Just ain't cool. Yeah.
Ain't cool. I got my little niece. She's autistic, and so yeah, we don't play those games anymore.
Exactly. Man, play silly games, win silly prizes.
Yep.
You know, so shout out to you, man. I mean, yeah, always standing up for someone. That's a great feeling there, bro. Shout out to you, man. Bullying just so whack, bro. Like how you try to come at somebody that you just know you shouldn't. Like, you know, ain't no win in that.
Makes them feel better about themselves. Makes them feel big.
But you making that bounce back, like I said, proud of you. Look at you. It's just like, shoot, that's huge. I know I do it all the time in life. How can I improve on this or that? It's like Michael Jordan when he was in 3-point shooter. He's like, okay, I'm gonna go work on this.
Yep.
You just improve your game of life.
You adapt.
You adapt, man. You know, so that's what's huge, B. You know, a lot of people, whoever listen to this, they're gonna be like, damn, I'm gonna have to adapt on some things. You know.
I mean, I'm still adapting on things.
Oh, always.
I think we always will be.
Yeah.
That's part of life. We're not perfect.
Absolutely.
We're not perfect.
You know, someone told me, B, they said you die when you stop learning. Someone told me that. And that hit me so hard, bro. So
I like that.
If you always a student of life, learning something, like you're
almost
winning.
Like that saying, you know, you learn something new every day.
Facts.
I still feel like that's true. I still feel like I learn something new every day.
Yeah, you just gotta be open-minded.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
That's why it always upsets me, like, and I won't get too deep into this, but it always upsets me, like, we got so many, kind of back to the social media thing, so many, like, politics and groups and this and that. And it's like, if people just sit down and talk like you and I are doing, oh my gosh, you would learn so much. Just have a genuine convo. You know what I mean?
And people are just too thin-skulled to do that.
They is.
I think people don't like knowing the truth about themselves. I don't think people like learning that.
Right.
Honestly.
Right.
I think it scares them.
It does. That's where a lot of the anger comes from. Absolutely.
I mean, I'm guilty of it.
Hey, we all is.
Yeah, so.
We all is.
But, I mean, that goes back on saying that, you know, nobody's perfect.
No one is.
So.
But yet again, you look to learn, B. It's like, you be good. That's why I love, like, just sitting and talking with you. Like, I learned about bowling, and I'm like, bet. Like, that's dope. You gave me something that I didn't know.
I don't know. We definitely got to go out and bowl soon, though.
Dude, we got to,
I'm going
to
to hold you to that. And
okay.
They got it on camera.
Got what?
Shaking hands on it. The bet.
Right here?
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. And it's summertime. I bowl the best in the summer.
Okay.
And December because it's my birthday month.
Yeah, okay.
It's your birthday month.
It's my birthday month.
Ah,
shout out December birthdays.
Shout out though. It's all
shout
good.
Out December birthdays.
Yeah. Shoot.
Day after Christmas for mine, though, so I really get hit hard.
Dang.
My parents are like, "Hey, Merry birthday."
Oh, that's creative.
Yeah.
My parents never thought of that one. Dang.
No. Yeah.
I'll spoil it.
You're like, shout out Keith.
Hey, shout out Pops, man. That's my dude right there. Yeah, man. Hey, I wanted to thank you too, by the way. Speaking of family, I want to jump on this one. Going back, you knew my Uncle Claude.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, you knew this one was coming.
Yeah.
Dude. First, I just want to say before we even jump into that, thank you, bro. Just for being a homie to my family. Uncle Claude.
That was before I even knew that he was related to you.
Which
is wild.
Isn't that mind blowing? How was he? How was all that?
Uncle Claude was the man.
Yeah.
I loved Uncle Claude like he was my own uncle. He was.
How long did you live by him?
Oh Lord. I'd say about 10 years.
10 years, dang.
Maybe a little less.
Okay.
8 to 10 years.
Bad.
But no, Uncle Claude, wasn't the cleanest man.
Yeah,
You know that. He was
let
not
it
the
get
cleanest
away.
man, but he loved us kids. Like he looked after us like we were, family to him. Like,
Really?
and he had a dog. Well, his first dog he had was God, I think his name was Skip or something like that.
Something like that. I forget.
Something, but he his back legs pretty much didn't work, so Claude built him like a ramp almost. It had wheels on it, and then he would strap his butt to it so he could
Will?
wheel himself around because he could use his front feet,
Right.
and he would just pull his body with this wheeled little trailer. And
That's awesome.
so we had him, and then he had this pool table in his house.
The pool
The
table.
pool table, and it was covered with stuff, just stacks of stuff. And he told us, "You guys clean it up. You guys can play pool whenever you want."
Word.
So sure, we cleaned that whole pool table off. We asked him where he wanted. He goes, "I'll just stack it anywhere." So we just stacked it up, played pool. He had this like back room that he had Nintendo set up in.
Had all the games.
Yeah, he had all
TV.
the games and stuff. He had a TV in his garage that we had a Nintendo set up to.
Yeah.
He'd always just have his garage open for us to go hang out.
Gosh.
Then he got one of my puppies, or one of my dogs had puppies.
Okay.
And so I think this was after Claude's dog had passed. So he was all by himself. We asked him if he'd like one of them. And he's like, yeah, it meant a lot to him. So we, gave it to him.
Dang.
Only dog that we gave away. The rest of them, I'm pretty sure we sold.
Wow. Wow.
But we gave that to Claude, and he named that puppy Puppy.
Absolutely.
That's what the dog's name was Puppy.
Yep.
And from what you told me, that dog saved his life.
Puppy did. He so during one of those snowstorms, ice storms years ago.
Yeah.
I think that's when you actually found out we were related, I
Yep.
want to say. Uncle fell. He was outside in the snow, and family, correct me if I'm wrong, we can talk about it, but he fell. That's when he wasn't as mobile. So he was stuck outside. And yeah, Puppy laid on his chest, balled up.
Kept him
warm.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Saved him. It got him
That's
through
crazy.
that. Otherwise, Uncle would have been done outside.
And he lived for how long after that?
Oh, that one, I don't know. I want to say a year or two, something like that. But things really start going downhill after that. But yeah.
No, that was just crazy like that. It just shows that it's a small world.
Absolutely.
Like, I had no idea you guys were related at all.
Man.
And then just out of nowhere, it's like, wait, what? Like, Claude?
Yes.
Yeah, that's my uncle. I'm like, wait, what?
And dude, the dog you give him saved
his life. Yeah.
And then you find out where. Crazy.
Yeah. The Lord works in mysterious ways.
That part.
I didn't believe that until I started going to church, man.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
And shout out to my daughter for getting me in that place.
She got you in there.
She did. It was Easter this year. She goes, Dad. I'm like, yeah, sweetie. She goes, I want you and Mommy to come to church with me. She goes to church with my parents.
Okay, got you.
So I'm like, okay, like, we can do that. Mm-hmm. So we went. I fell in love with it. There's a really special story about someone getting baptized. He was a war veteran. He had PTSD. He was afraid of the water.
Okay.
And he looked like he was a transient. Like I had seen him when I was walking into church, and I, in my head, made a comment to myself, like, what's this trashy guy doing here? Judging as I'm walking into a church. How terrible is that?
Man, only God can judge, but hey.
So, anyways, it comes to find out they show this video, and it's him. And they dunk him, and this dude's shaking the whole time. And they dunk him, and as soon as he gets lifted out of the water, he scurries over, climbs out. And I started bawling.
Did you?
Started crying at church. I was sitting in the front row too. And
that was your first time?
That was my first time at that church. And
what church is that?
Northwood Christian.
Okay.
It's over by Page Elementary.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You remember Taylor Lynn from high school?
I sure do.
His dad is the pastor there.
Is he?
Yeah.
Shout out to Taylor.
So yeah, my first day there, I saw Taylor.
Okay.
And so yeah, that was like home.
Dang.
And so no, I started going every week. Like my wife, she's not a huge church person, so it's my daughter and I. That's our thing to do together.
That's what's up.
We wake up on Sunday mornings, we get ready, we head to town and go to church, and then we typically go to my parents and have lunch. And
nice little routine.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I know I saw a post from you. Just because how proud I am that you're going through this, so I'm going to circle around on that. You had you put this post back in February, B. I got a crazy memory. It said people who hide behind religion are absolutely pathetic.
Yeah.
How does that what does Bryan now think of that post?
Bryan now is very ashamed of that post.
Okay. Hey, we all go through it, B.
You know,
talk to me, man.
I shouldn't say, I mean, people do hide behind religion.
Hey.
I have noticed a lot of that.
Got you.
But I shouldn't have never posted something like that.
Do you think, I mean, that part's fine. It's not about what you should have, could have, would have done. But I mean, with spirituality, I say spirituality personally. I do. It's tough for me when it's like weaponized on people. That's always tough because God's in our hearts. And I do believe God's always going to find somebody and help them. Everybody, excuse me. Then it's up to them to decide what they're going to do next. You're going to go left, right, or stay on the straight and narrow path, right? I mean, you said your daughter got you to church. You got baptized on what, May 19th?
Yep.
Congrats.
May 19th.
Did it
that
just
was scary?
Was it?
Yeah. Talk about anxiety.
Well, I mean, you're going from that post 3 months later to getting baptized.
Yeah.
Like that's a huge jump. That's a leap.
Yeah, it was a huge leap.
Absolutely. Proud of you, bro. You jump.
I love it.
Is it just?
I've met so many great people through that church already, and it's only been a few months.
Proud of you again, man.
Like when I told him I wanted to be baptized, and I went in and had a meeting, and he asked me my story. I told him my story about my battle with addiction and all that, and he was like, "All right," he goes, "Let's do this." He goes, "Let's get you baptized."
Absolutely.
So we got it all planned out, and here I am.
Here you are.
Here I am.
You got that glow to you though, man. Straight up. Just it just shows, man. You got that spirit to you. It's I bring that post up. I always take snippets because I always know people are going to do better in life. That's what I know. And I said, Bryan's going to be fine. Something always told me that about you. Bryan's going to be fine. Because I say that to myself. When I go through hard things, Desi, we're going to make it. I have a sign in my living room that says everything's going to be okay. Nothing fancy. Just it's going to be okay. So it's just cool for you to come to this safe space right now. And we can talk about then to where you are now. Because that's just how strong you're becoming.
Oh yeah,
it's a story, man. Because you're not the only person.
I'm a whole different man. It feels like
you're glowing.
A few years ago,
absolutely. Man,
and I hear it from everyone too. People that haven't seen me in years or like haven't seen me since I've been sober, and they're like, "You look amazing."
Facts.
And I'm like, yeah, I don't feel like garbage. Like I don't have a yellow tint to my skin anymore from being, jaundice.
Yeah.
It was bad. I go back and look at pictures and I'm like
wow.
And then now, like dealing with drunk people, rough.
At the bowling alley?
Dude, it's rough. Anywhere, dude, it's rough.
Oh, I bet. You're probably like, forget you, man.
No, I asked my wife the other day, I was like, because I ran into someone from high school at the races. I'm not going to say any names.
No.
They were highly intoxicated, bragging about how much beer they had drank that night and talking about how his wife went and cheated on him, got knocked up, and blah, blah, blah.
Oh, man.
So, but then he's back with her, and he's like just going, and there's little kids around, and he's just dropping F-bombs. And finally I look at him, I'm like, dude, I was like, do you not notice there's two little kids right here?
No, they don't.
And he's like, oh, sorry. And then he just kind of keeps talking, and I just like literally just like look off, and he finally got the point, stood up, and
just headed out.
I was like, and I looked at my wife, and I was like, was I that bad? And she goes, yeah.
Wow.
I was like, how did you deal with me? It was very hard.
Dang.
Like, I don't know how anyone dealt with me. I was obnoxious. Like, I have videos on my Snapchat saved from like when I was living with shout out Taylor Vega.
Shout out Taylor
Shout out
Vega.
Taylor Vega.
Part 2 dropping soon.
Fam.
That's the dude.
I love
Through
him.
thick and thin.
Yes.
Hey, we had some stories, man.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
He I'm so proud of him.
Man, that part.
I'm so proud of him.
Proud of all y'all, man. All of us. We doing it.
Yes.
In our own journeys. He his testimony like yours, his journey's crazy, man. He got a crazy journey.
Yeah.
But you know, yet again, that's the beauty of the journey. You have experience. I don't think people who don't have experience really can say much about certain life things because they can't empathize with the people who's going through it. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what's powerful about you and me and my own things. Everybody, whatever section of life you've been through, now you can help somebody else.
Yeah. And that's one thing I want to do. And actually Vega, I think he's going in the same direction about like mentoring like youth, young adults.
Yeah.
I'd really like to, find a way to go and talk to young adults, like even at a high school, like in an assembly. We didn't have that.
No.
We didn't have anyone come in and be like, look, I'm young. I'm 32 years old.
Right.
I'll never be able to drink. And if I take another drink of alcohol, I'll die.
Man.
Like kids need to hear
They need
things
to.
like this. Like,
They really do.
and there's not a lot of places really around here. It doesn't seem like,
Yeah.
especially for younger adults.
Nah.
Seems like everything is mostly focused for people our age. And
Which leads me to my next question. So first, let's reminisce. You and I had some great times. You threw some parties. I was there in attendance.
Savage parties.
You remember the one? You remember when you, Austin, and Hayden had that crib on River Road?
Yeah. It was what movie was that came out the night that we threw that?
Oh my gosh. It was that one. It's the house party.
House
movie.
party. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Project X.
Yes, Project X.
Bruh.
Literally threw it the night that movie came out.
Uh-huh.
And our house turned into Project X.
I remember that night. You guys got me, man. I was hurt.
Yeah.
I admit it.
Yeah. That was not a good. I got my ass kicked that night.
Did
Literally.
You got
I got jumped. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
At your own place, B?
Yeah. I was running my mouth. I deserved it.
You would talk some smack.
No,
I was like, you good at it.
We were kicking some people out, and they were out the door already, and I'm just continuing to follow and just running my mouth out into the front yard, out into the street, and one of them turns around and just drops me. And then 4 of them just start kicking the crap out of me. And the Eiserman brothers, Justin and Jake Eiserman, were standing at the front door. They're like, Brian's getting his ass kicked. Everyone runs out. Brawl breaks out, dude. Brawl in the middle of the street. Like 80 people fighting. Like,
yes.
Cop cars show up. Ambulance shows up. There's some chick that's got like alcohol poisoning passed out in my bedroom. She puked her 4 Loko all over my white carpet. It was just, we all got MIPs. It was a terrible night.
Now, I'll jump in with you because I'm not ever going to sit here and act like I'm perfect. That night, yet again, you guys got me. Ciroc got me.
Ciroc got you.
And man, I remember I was being helped. Shout out to Silman Estrada, y'all.
Yes, Silman Estrada.
That's why you have good people in your life to help you in a time of need.
Silman.
He got me out, assisted me out. And I look and I saw
Was that when the cops showed up?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I Goose was fighting someone, and Goose had he's so nice. He goes, get Desmond out of here while he's fighting. And I'm like, thanks, Goose.
I could see Goose doing that.
And I'm like, thanks so much. But oh my god. I
can just see it. Like, hold up. Get him out of here.
He was.
Just starts throwing, just starts punching again.
It was like a Call of Duty scene.
Yeah.
Get him out.
Get him out. Get him to the medic.
For real, big.
No, that
crazy
was,
times.
Oh man, or just the nights that like we had that little 1-bedroom apartment and we'd
Gateway.
stuff people like a sardine can in there.
Off Gateway, right? Yeah. I remember that.
Someone lit a fire on mine in Hayden's back patio.
Oh man.
Yeah, we got charged for that. That was fun.
Brian, you got charged for that?
Yeah, both of us did.
Dang.
Yeah, I don't think we ever paid it either.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think that was one of those. Yeah, we're not paying for that.
Right. Hopefully, it just kind of expunges
I think it
or
kind of,
something.
yeah, I think it kind of just went away. I don't know. My credit sucks anyway, so you'd have to ask Hayden that question.
Dude, I gotta find Hayden.
He just had a baby.
Did he really?
Little cute baby.
Congrats to Hayden, man. That's awesome.
Yep, him and Chelsea got married, tied the knot and everything.
Oh, beautiful, man. I focus on the party part. When do you? So my question to you was during that though. When do you realize, even now, like dealing with drunk people, bowling and stuff? When do you kind of realize a good time is headed towards a bad time? Because it always starts out good.
It always starts out good. It starts getting bad when the wobbles start happening, I've noticed.
Okay.
When this starts going on.
This start going.
When this starts going. Or hey man. That one. The hey man.
Right.
The repeated hey man. That's when it's like, okay, this shit's going to go sour. Either we're going to have like an hour-long speech about, man, I love you, or...
Man, I tell you, it's for me, I think when the decibels go up, when people getting louder and louder.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh. You could just hear it. You're like, yo, come on, here we go, mate.
That's when it's time to leave.
It is, man. Time to shut it down or leave.
Yep.
But to circle it all in, B, you come from experience. And that's what's cool. It's where you're headed now. Where you came from is done. Where you're headed is what's key.
Yep.
So I think that's the beauty of it. We can talk about these stories, what we've done, what we've been through, and now you can give back to others. I think it's dope.
It's all about what we're doing now.
Exactly, man. Those are tools you can use.
Yep.
You can just use them. And everyone tries to act perfect, tries to act like, I did everything. No. Speak about your past and what you've defeated, what you're beating.
Yep.
So that's why I love storytelling and bringing the past up.
Yeah. The past is good in plenty of ways, but it can also be depressing and terrible.
Absolutely. I mean, absolutely. Like, focus on the future, but like use the past. I don't know. Something
I do love reminiscing of the past just because it does show how far I've definitely come as a person.
Right. Definitely. What was I going to ask too? Kind of on the other part, having strangers talking to them. So like your counselor, for example, is that way better for you than talking to like friends and family?
Yes.
More? Is it? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. How come?
He doesn't know me. He doesn't know my friends.
Right.
He doesn't know my family. I can go to him and anything I tell him I know is going to be kept 100% confidential. As to where like I can trust, it could be my best friend.
Right.
And I can tell him something and I don't know if it's going to get out or I don't want to, burden them with my bull crap.
Definitely.
Like
You're saying with people
Yeah, like I wouldn't want to burden them with more than just like hey, this is what's going on. Like it's where a counselor you can really, dive in. Yeah.
I have a mentor. I have mentors, and I got to tell you, I just took them up within the year, and it's been exponential. You're right. It's like you don't know what you hold up until you start saying it out loud.
Yep.
And with my mentors, like they challenge me. That's why they're my mentors. Not everybody challenges me, but they challenge me, and it's absolutely key to have someone say, "Hey, man, what you doing today? How we getting better? Why did you do this? Why did you not do that?" Accountability is key. You got to have a good team around you.
Exactly.
So I applaud you for that, because us as men, I mean, let's be real. Usually it's like, hey, get through it. Whatever is what it is. But man, proud of you, man.
Yeah. It's suck it up, buttercup. Pretty much when it comes to men.
Oh yeah.
We're not supposed to. Men aren't supposed to have feelings.
Man.
We're not allowed to.
But then everyone has feelings when it's too late.
Yep.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's like, nah, bruh, nah. I'm not saying you have to have a pity party every day, every other day, but come on, bro. Everybody needs something to fall back on.
Yeah.
AKA counselor, mentor, some random person you trust, all that. So it's huge.
Yeah, it really is.
It's helping you battle your demons, huh?
Damn right.
Every day.
Every day.
So what else helps you battle those? Bowling, getting back to work, your daughter, any other little hobbies or tactics you use to?
Just trying to look at life with a positive outlook.
Definitely.
Just I've always been so negative, just about everything, and I think a lot of that's to do with my depression. But I'm on some good pills now. They're kind of
helping out,
kind of level the ship out a little bit.
Definitely.
But
try the exercise, B.
I know. I got to give it a go.
Give it a shot for real.
It's hard for me like to do a lot with my health and everything. But
start with a walk. Just walk. Yeah. I don't know if you do already. Just walk. I love like after I eat.
I walk when I'm pissed off. That's about the only time.
Do you walk fast?
Oh, dude, yeah, I get going. I get that heart rate going real quick.
I feel you.
Like people drive by me and they're like, "What the hell is he listening to in his headphones?"
Right. Man, yeah. Man, it'd be like that, bro. Yeah, walks are key. Just walk, honestly.
Or just music in general. Kind of just breathing.
Yes.
Breathing. My counselor brought up a really good thing. He goes, "We're going to be breathing for the rest of our life, so why not get good at it?"
Someone told me like purposeful breathing.
Yep.
Make sure you really getting in there.
And he told me like inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, exhale for 4 seconds. You have to do that 4 times.
Helps out. Huh?
And
box breathing.
Yeah.
Box breathing.
Yeah.
Thank you, Joe.
Yep. And I actually tried it one day on the freeway.
Okay.
This guy pissed me off, and I get some road rage.
Don't we all sometimes?
I get some road rage, man. And this dude just went, woof, and I would go.
Woo.
I just did those deep breaths, and I just noticed my heart rate just.
Dang.
And I was like, "Holy shit, this works!" I showed up the next week, and I look at him like, "Joe." He's like, "What's up, dude?" I'm like, "You were right about the breathing. It works.
Box
breathing works.
Bet.
Box breathing makes me not want to box people."
Okay. I see you, B. I see you. Man, that's so awesome, man. Life is cool when you're learning new things. Box breathing. There we go.
Yeah.
It's cool. Shout out to Joe, man.
Yeah, Joe's the man, dude.
Yeah.
Joe's the man.
Let Joe know if you want to jump on here, he might have to come
I'm going to tell him, like, come through.
Yeah, come help the world.
He'll make that
quick.
shot first try, too.
He's that cool,
yeah,
huh?
He's tall. He plays basketball.
I'm going to have him stand way back there.
Back in the corner.
Yeah, he got to shoot over the wires.
Yeah, exactly.
He's tall.
Trick shot, go to Harlem Globetrotters.
Yeah, we're going to challenge his gangster, B. Man, Bryan, man, it's so cool catching up with you. It's crazy. We go back, 12, 14 years, something like that.
What year is it? 24? We've been out. 14 years.
14, 15 years, man.
Yeah, probably about 15.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Look how far we coming, man. It's still going.
Still going.
Gosh.
Chug-a-lugging along, brother.
Man. Well, we ain't chugging no more,
man. No, we ain't chugging.
Shit.
Not chugging no more.
I caught that one.
No.
I caught it, B.
I'll put my ass in an early grave. We don't want that.
Yeah. I'm like, Bryan, put that down.
Yeah.
It's water.
I think I'd get my ass beat if someone saw me with a drink in my hand.
Bruh, especially, wifey be on you, too.
Yeah. I remember the first week of league this year, someone on my team bought the other guy a beer, and he's like, "Hey, can you bring that down to the lane with you?" And so I'm like walking through the bowling alley with a beer in my hand, and I'm like, this is I just felt eyes on me.
Did you?
I know people weren't looking at me, but I just felt I was like, this isn't mine. Like purposely holding it out far.
Way out.
It's not mine. Like my pinky's not out. I'm not enjoying this.
Dang, the pinky.
But no, it's weird serving it. I mean, I shouldn't say weird. It was weird serving it. Right. That's what I do is bartend.
Man.
And so the first couple days I was like, yeah, this is weird, but I never had any cravings.
What was your drink? Like, what was your go-to when you was turning up drinking?
I drank a lot of IPAs.
Really? No hard A, really?
I dabbled with a lot of Crown Royal.
Hey.
That was my drink of choice with Crown. Either Crown Straight or Crown and Coke.
Yeah, Crown and Coke.
But no, I was drinking at least a 6-pack of IPAs a day, at least.
Dang, B.
And that was on a slow day.
Man.
Like I could get some days it's like if I was going hard, I could put down like 2 cases of IPA, like 2 6-packs of IPAs.
Throwing them. Got you.
And I'm not a very big guy. That just shows what my
Straight
tolerance was. Like,
man,
I was a functioning alcoholic.
Straight up.
A low functioning alcoholic, but functioning.
But functioning nonetheless.
Yeah. I went to work. I just
Right, you gangster.
I just shouldn't have been going to work.
Right. I walk in, I'll be like, Brian, good. He working, chilling. What's up, B?
I'm just like, no, I'm just lit, bro.
Go win,
You're like,
Dez.
dude, this music's really loud. I'm like, I know, isn't it great?
Turn it up. Dang, B. Yeah. The IPAs.
Now I just smoke weed. That's what levels me out. Now.
Hey, it's a plant from Earth.
I'm
good.
California sober, as they call it. California sober.
California sober. Yeah, B.
No, and what's funny is I don't even smoke like I used to.
Oh, okay.
I used to be just chiefing down all the time, and now it's like once, twice a day. Normally before bed.
Right.
Like normally I'll wake up, smoke, go water the garden.
Yeah.
And then rest of the day I'm typically fine. And then
So
when I'm bowling, I smoke a little bit more.
Get a little smoke.
Like,
yeah.
I'll go in between games. I'll go outside and smoke. But
Hey, don't-
everyone else is drinking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting there. That was the weirdest thing when I got back into bowling. Was
Really?
because I used to always having something to drink when I was bowling. So it was okay.
The
water,
motion.
water. Yeah, and I had to literally take the lid off of my drink because it was literally the motion.
Got you. That is wild. We had an episode months ago. One of my guys said that was smoking.
Yep.
The motion.
It's the same with chewing. Having something in my lip.
Uh-huh.
I finally am off tobacco. I'm on the Zen
Okay.
pouches.
Word.
And I've been doing those for about 2.5 months, but they're cheaper. It's so much better.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's still not good for you, but it's better than all the crap that they put in that
Definitely.
grizzly.
Yeah. Oh,
But
yeah.
it's the having something there. Like if I'm pissed off, like having something there, it calms me down. Like even a piece of gum. Like if I
Right.
put a piece of gum there,
Good.
yeah.
Shout out. When I see people chew and see that cup,
Yeah.
oh my gosh. I ain't even gonna lie, B. Love everybody, but damn. I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
bruh. My uncle used to chew hard too, and I
Well,
just remember that
You
damn
remember?
cup.
Yeah, all of us did.
And yeah, back in high
Hacks,
school.
Trevor, like all of us.
I'd be
dude.
like, you guys.
I remember we had goals to like try and fill up like big ass things of Sunny D with chew spit. We'd like pass it around and like spit into it and like
Damn.
we would try to fill it up as. Looking back, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever. Like, no wonder we were single. Like, like no chick's gonna want to be a part of that.
Right.
Like,
Out here like Sandlot.
yeah, you guys collect chew spit for fun? That's disgusting.
Man, crazy, man, crazy. We all come from something, man.
Yeah.
I tell you. Dang, yeah. Shout out to you, B. Yeah, the IPAs. Ooh.
Yeah, they'll mess you up, dude.
They
That
hit you up.
9%, dude, those will kick your ass.
Was my cousin Kev with you a couple times?
Oh, dude, me and Kev used to get lit.
Kev's gonna listen to this and be like, dang it, man.
God, Kev, I'm sorry, but we used to get way fucked up.
Man.
Oh, man, all of our nights downtown, so like every weekend.
Yeah, having
Oh,
just a
God.
I would hear the stories, man.
Yep.
But
I don't know how we never got arrested. I really don't.
man.
There was the time that was close to one of the guys almost getting arrested. There was a fight at Davis, and I can't remember who it was, but they ended up getting stopped and talked to by the cops. But
B, that was God like, yo, I need to get y'all to church, so y'all need to.
yeah, I needed it a lot back then.
You there now, so that's good. That's good.
Took my time to find my way there, but
Hey.
I made it.
His timing's perfect, so you good, bro.
Exactly.
Well, be wrapping up, man. Any last things today to say? Any shout outs? Any last things? Any questions? What's up, man?
I just want to say thanks for having me on.
Absolutely.
And if you suffer with addiction, don't feel afraid to reach out.
Definitely.
Even if you don't know me, get a hold of me.
For sure.
Get a hold of me on Facebook, Bryan Morris, Instagram, not really on Twitter, TikTok, whatever. Hit Desmond up for my phone number if you need to talk to someone.
Got you.
Yeah.
You
for
helped
real.
the world today, man. You changed the universe. It's
Thank you.
huge.
I appreciate it.
You came
I'm
into-
hoping at least one person will hear this and it'll change something for them.
Absolutely.
So
You came onto the safe space, kicked it.
I enjoyed it. It was fun.
It's a good time.
Yeah, I was
huh?
nervous, but no, this was cool.
When we start rolling, it's cool, huh?
Yeah. This is cool. If you ever want to have me back on again, I'm down.
Absolutely.
I'm down.
Running it back.
We'll have to get like a throwback. Get me and Taylor both on here. Me Taylor, and Kev.
Ooh.
Get all of us on here.
Ooh, that'd be good.
Just do like a 6-hour episode.
Oh man, yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, we run it back. Look, we got mics. We got more mics, so we're ready for it.
It's like, this is too much editing. I'm done.
We got it. V, I mean, you tore it up, man. Great advice. I appreciate you coming to the safe space yet again, reflecting on the past and showing how far you've came.
Thank you.
It's huge.
Thanks for having me on.
Absolutely. You're welcome, man. It's an honor having you. And speaking from experience yet again, I think that's the biggest thing. I've learned a lot just talking with you, man.
For sure.
So,
and I'm still going to kick your butt in bowling. You just let me know the day and the time, baby.
All right, we going.
Okay.
We going to lane 25 or something.
Oh, you're going to take me back to my old stomping grounds.
Yeah, I ain't going to your home court. I need
That is my home court. I spent, you know how many 300s I bowled there?
Oh, well.
All right.
Oh, well.
Okay.
I'm taking my chances.
All right. We putting money on this, or we just going gentlemen's bet?
Let me think about it. I might put like 5 on it.
Like $500?
Just five, just right here.
Oh, you got me excited, man. I was like, I'm about to get paid.
I saw your eyes.
I was going to call in sick to work this week.
Me, but nah, thank you, man.
Yes,
Love you, brother.
Course, thanks for having me on.
Always, man.
Yeah.
World, another great guest today, Bryan Morris, speaking from experience on the safe space. Appreciate y'all. Can't wait for y'all to listen to this. Have a blessed night. Take care. Hug your loved ones and go ahead and bless up, y'all. We out of here. Garage Talks. Pow.